Hey guys, Dan C. Bearded here, and today, cleaning these just got a whole heck of a lot easier, and I am excited to tell you guys all about this new thing that makes me super happy. If you guys are excited, please hit a thumbs up on this video, and if you like learning about beards, consider subscribing. Now, these are beard straighteners, heated brushes, whatever you want to call them, any kind of tool that's going to make contact with your hair and applies heat when it's direct. You really need to clean those on a regular basis. Now, I have several videos on the channel showing different methods I've used to clean these over the years because, again, you really do need to. They start to stink, they can break down, and you just don't want to be putting that stuff back onto your beard, whether it's the hair or the skin. Clean these on a regular basis. I normally go every 4 to 5 days. Essentially, I usually use the AberLite Go 2, and once it runs out of battery, which is about 4 to 5 uses for me, I then go in and clean it. And I really genuinely look forward to it now. Not only can it clean these, it can also clean flat irons. Now, I don't use this, but my wife Sam does. So I clean this for her every time I clean mine. Gotta do that. And you can use it really on so many different things. Now, in the past, the basic concept is the same. You need alcohol and then some kind of tool to break up stuff that's in the teeth, that's on the brush, that builds up. And so for me, I had used just rubbing alcohol, pouring alcohol. That was terrible. And then my wife Sam found this at the store, a little spray bottle. That made it a lot easier. I used toothbrushes. They didn't get deep enough. I used paintbrushes, different types of paintbrushes. They weren't firm enough, and you could get it done, but it was just going to take a while. It wasn't fun. I also used this thing that I got off Temu. It's like a windowsill cleaner, and this worked pretty good, but it wasn't quite long enough, or really it would just kind of break down over time. I've been telling AberLite for a long time, you guys need something, you need something, and they delivered. Now, they don't know I'm making this video. They didn't ask me to make this video. They didn't pay me to make this video. It's not sponsored. Now, none of what I say would change. I welcome that sponsorship if they ever wanted to, but this is an affiliate of mine. I don't have a code most times. Sometimes on like Wednesday nights I do, but I usually don't have a code for them. But if you guys are purchasing this or anything from AberLite and you want to support this channel and platform, just in the back of your mind, say, oh yeah, Dan has a link with them. If you go click that, it does support what we do here, but you don't have to. If you forget, that's okay too. But if you don't want to support, you can just Google AberLite, find it on your own. Literally no worries. I just have been so excited about this, and it's changed everything with the way I feel about cleaning them, the way I clean them. And what we have are two things that AberLite, they sell them in a kit. I believe it goes for $35, but they often run sales, so keep that in mind. You have a brush, and then you have the cleaning solution. The brush is just made so well. It's nothing like revolutionary or anything like that, but the cool thing is, look at the branding on here. It's got the AberLite. It looks almost exactly like the AberLite Pro when you put these side by side, which is really cool. It's got a little hole on here so you can hang it up on a hook. And then you've got the bristles of the brush that are nylon, plastic, I'm not exactly sure, but they're very, very dense in there. Nice length to them. It's gonna reach at least the AberLite Pro's length and then a little bit more. It is designed absolutely perfectly, very sturdy, very good quality. But yeah, it's a brush, I hear you. And then you have the cleaning solution. Now this is much bigger than what we thought we were getting when you looked at the pictures online. It's 200 mils. And this is alcohol, glycerin, hydrogen peroxide, and water that's in here. Absolutely awesome. The other mix that I would use was just alcohol and water. When you add in the peroxide, that's giving those a little bit of like some cleaning, building like solution in there, but it also has the glycerin to help spread it and give it a little bit more of a gentle approach. This is awesome. I'm actually going to demonstrate for you guys. I cleaned my Go 2 this morning. That literally inspired this video. I was like, I should probably show people how I do this. So this good catch. This bad boy is clean over here. I'm gonna go in with my Pro. Now I usually bring the Pro when I travel and I keep the Go 2 at home, just so when I travel, I don't have to think about charging or if it's dead and I'm late, you know. So I'm just gonna clean this one. I haven't used this in probably a couple weeks, but it can use the cleaning and I can demonstrate to you guys how I do this. So what I do is very simple. And if there's a better method out there, please let me know in the comments, guys. I simply take the spray, I go right onto the brush here, spray it a few times, make sure it's saturated. I then go in on this bad boy, and I start by just going side to side to get any debris. Oh, so satisfying. We're going ASMR on this, guys. Okay. And I kind of get that going. I take a look at the brush, make sure nothing's built up on there, give it a little fluff, get stuff out of there. And then I look around, and sometimes I'll see stuff kind of on the edge that builds up. Just get the little teeth in there. I know I don't have to show you guys how to brush something off, but I figured why not demonstrate it? People are always wondering, always trying to learn from different methods. Side to side again. Now, it seems like it's pretty dry in there, so I'm gonna go back one more time at least. Spray it with that cleaning solution. Now, I was going east to west there. I'm gonna go north to south. And just going back and forth. And essentially just getting anything that builds up. Now, most of this is not the heating device itself. The heating device are those little tips that you can see just below there. These are skin protectants. The outside is skin protectants. But if you see just below those little tips, they have that wider base. Those are the actual cleaning or the heating devices. And you do want to make sure you get the brush on those, because when you have oil, when you have skin cells, when you have different things that get on them, they do build up. They do cook on there a little bit. It's not a problem as long as you clean it. Now, one last thing I do that's a couple rounds of cleaning is I simply spray it, cover it all, and then I just put it face down. It'll all evaporate. You don't rinse it off. Do not run these underwater. You don't have to brush it again. The next time you start it up, there shouldn't be anything left over. If anything, the heat's just gonna burn it off real quickly, and you should be good to go. And that's about it. It literally takes me less than a minute. I'll grab my wife's one over here. Same thing, give it a couple sprays. Now hers had these little grooves that will catch things on there and build up. And I think she was telling me the other day, she's had this thing for like 10 years. So shout out to Babyliss for making a quality product. And I just go in there, make sure it's all clean on the sides, make sure it's clean on the face. Same thing, just let it sit, let it evaporate. Then she's happy, I'm happy. Absolutely worth every single penny for the ease, for the efficiency, for the way it works, you guys. Completely changes the way that I clean these tools. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your questions down below. Thanks for watching today, guys. Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.